And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on this video because I'm going to be doing another giveaway. Every single video I'm giving away a 100K funded account. Yo, what's up guys? It is Nix, and of course we are back with another video. I'm doing a video a week. That's our goal. But today we're going to go a little bit of a mix-up. Educational plus a daily vlog. We're going to get into it. I'm going to show you first how I made $1,200, boom, as you can see, on this one singular trade. It was a beautiful trade, textbook setup, and of course I caught it on live stream. So not only did I get paid, but a bunch of people in my community got paid as well. I'm going to break down my whole analysis. It's honestly such a beautiful trade. But after that, I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go fishing, and it's not just me, you guys too. I'm going to show you guys how to fish. I mean, I might just become a fishing YouTuber. Guys, didn't catch nothing. Who knows? No, I'm just kidding. But it's weird because before I quit my job, I went fishing so much, and I would go to the lake and I would manifest living that life where I could trade, go to the lake, and just chill. And it's weird. After I quit my job, I stopped fishing as much. I don't know how that works, but it somehow happened. Granted, we're going to go fishing today. It's going to be a great day. Before we go fishing, like I said, we're going to do a little breakdown. I'm going to go to a cafe, get some work done, do a little exploring out over in the mountains. And then after that, I'm going to go fishing, catch a fish, and take you guys along with me to see how that day goes. Other than that, let's get right into this breakdown. Super quick, super simple. Let's go. So as you guys can see, we are on the charts. And now that we're on the charts, you can clearly see we had a very nice move here. And I'm going to erase everything and start from scratch, how I analyzed it, why I looked at it for sells, or why I like sells, I could say, and ultimately why I exited where I exited. But again, let's just go into it real quick. Let's clear everything. So as you can see, if we go to the higher time frames, what can we see first? First things first, I always start at higher time frames. You guys know this if you guys do watch my streams or have watched my videos. And I analyze where the last hourly candle has been going. Basically meaning what direction has it been pushing. As you can see, the last direction that we were heading into was a bullish direction. We were overextended to the upside. Not only that, we can see we broke a clear higher high, making a new high, and telling me that price is now bullish. And yes, I took sells, and I know I just said price is bullish on the hourly time frame, but just wait a second. Don't start, going back and forth and, thinking, why am I not buying? I'm gonna explain it. Once price makes a new high, we can expect a pullback. Not saying all the time, but quite literally all the time. It's just a matter of when is that pullback going to happen. And lower time frames does give us early signs on when we can expect that pullback. But first things first, what I did on hourly time frame is mark up my fib zone to get accurate levels on where I could expect price to come into. And as you can see, we have not hit equilibrium, meaning price does have room to still come down into that discount pricing, facilitating that pullback. So now we can go down to lower time frames where I'm actually going to use the replay tool a little bit more to back up price before I entered and show you guys what I was looking at before I entered. As you can see, what I was talking about as far as lower time frames giving us early signs or giving us a sign that price is now in a pullback is seeing price start to shift. We can start to see price head in a bearish direction. And once we start seeing price head in a bearish direction, it just gives us the idea that yes, even though we're bullish on the higher time frames, lower time frames are now shifting direction and we could expect that pullback. So as we kind of come into London Open, this is our London Open candle. So let me go back even one more just to kind of make it a little bit more accurate as far as what I saw right before London Open. What did I see? One, like I just said, I saw bearish structure. Two, I threw on my session indicator to see where Tokyo session was sitting at. And we actually saw, or I saw, that Tokyo highs had gotten swept, meaning we took a very good area of liquidity. And after seeing that, it tells me that sell side liquidity has been taken. And now we can expect price to come down into either buy side liquidity or areas of imbalance, as well as facilitating that pullback. And that's exactly what happened. So after we took sell side liquidity, we saw price continue to come down and make new lows. And within this last bearish leg, I was able to identify price did end up coming back, facilitating a pullback. And as soon as we got a break of this low, I was looking to shoot here. Reason being is because we had a bunch of confluences on our side. Not only were we internally bearish, we took sell side liquidity and we had targets. So as London was about to open, I went ahead and set my limits at a break of this low. My stop stayed at this high, a little bit above it. And my first target was a 101. Reason my first target is a 101 is because, again, we're trading with volume. I can expect price to always come into a 101. And as of last year, I would always take out of a 101. But as you guys know, my management plan switched up a little bit, and I'm now going for 102s. I'm not saying my whole position, but let's see how price played out as we got into that 101. As you can see, price did end up playing out. Getting to my 101, where I did end up taking partials. I take off half of my position and I move my stops to break even. So not only am I getting profits or taking profits out of the market, I'm also giving myself a risk-free trade while I hold into that 1 and 2. As you can see, where we would hold into that 1 and 2, let me just get the accurate 1 and 2. This would be my second TP. We shot straight down into it, meaning that other 50% of my position was able to capitalize on the rest of that move, and I was able to make a little bit extra on this trade. Obviously, price continued to fall down quite a bit, but again, it's not always going to happen like that. I was able to capitalize on that 1 and 2, taking partials at that first 1 and 1 and the rest out at 1 and 2, and it's really as simple as that. And again, if we had to go back over it, just a real quick analysis, all you have to do is identify a higher time frame direction. Being that we're overextended to the upside, we go down to lower time frames, look what internal structure is doing. We start seeing shifts to the downside. And not only that, we're starting to see liquidity being taken on sell side, meaning that price in theory should now come down into buy side liquidity or to target other areas of imbalance and even facilitate that pullback. And again, that's exactly what it did. We took liquidity, we started shifting structure, holding bearish momentum. And from there, it was a quick entry at London Open and volume took over. Boom, in and out in a couple minutes. It really is that simple, guys. I mean, this is exactly what I look for every single day. There's no difference in how I trade from today, tomorrow, next week, next year. I mean, it's always going to stay the same unless something really drastically changed. But this is how price moves. All we have to do is look at direction, go to lower time frames to look for entry that aligns with our overall higher time frame bias. I teach that every single day in my live streams. I teach that to my students because this is truly how the markets move. But now that I broke down how I made $1,200 on a singular trade, it is time to get to the fun part of this video. I'll see you guys over in the mountains, probably driving up there, probably stop at a cafe, probably go over another trade that I took today, because this trade I actually took last week, but I did want to go over it because it was a textbook trade. And I still made $1,200 from it. Again, I made a little bit more money today with the same system. Price didn't hit my full 1 to 2, but it hit my 1 and 1 where I was able to take partials and move to break even. And it's something that I really want to go over with you guys, maybe, or at least show to you guys. And in the next video, we'll go over it. But with that being said, I'll see you guys at the motherfucking lake. Look, so we made it out to the mountains. I know I said we're going to be at the lake in the next clip. We're going to be at the lake at some point, right? But I do want to go over this trade. I know I went over trade to begin with, but this was another trade I took today because that first trade took last week. All right, I still wanted to go over it, but this is another trade I took today, made a couple hundred here. And again, same thing. Higher time frame was overextended. We can go to the higher time frames real quick and just see, again, higher time frame overextended, right? So as soon as I start seeing lower time frame shift bearish, which we didn't see a good bearish shift, but what I did like is we did sweep Tokyo highs here. And then once we saw price continue to come down, I took a break of this low because I knew at that point, price was giving me the idea that it wanted to facilitate that pullback. But as you can see, we did not hit the full 1 and 2. We did just hit 1 and 1 where I took partials and moved to break even. So thankfully, saved myself from that extra loss. Again, beautiful execution, beautiful management as far as break even. 50% of my position was out. You can't ask for anything better than that. But gonna do a little bit of work here. Gonna walk around. That's
He's a squirrel.
The squirrel. Gonna walk around a little bit. As you can see, it's pretty nice up here. I don't know if you guys know this place is Idlewild, and you know, if you're not from California, it sucks. But we'll see what happens. There's a bunch of stores around here, so we'll see where she wants to go. She got her coffee. I got my smoothie. So, you know, this is how we start. And of course, I had to get a little fashionable. You know, you can't catch fish if you're not dressed for it. So that being said, I am a little bit cold. You know, I'm kind of regretting that now. But, you know, as we go to the next clips, we'll probably see, you know, probably walk around a little bit, talk a little bit more, and then from there, do whatever the fuck I want, really. I mean, granted, like I said, we're gonna go fishing, all right? I'm gonna teach you guys how to fish today. A little, you know, what's the name for it? Bro wants to learn how to trade. All right, first things first, the quitty sweeps. He's not about his bread. So with that being said, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit more of downtown Idlewild, and then from there we really will get into the fishing. So I'll see you guys then. Everything closed. Like, I want to actually go in these shops. They look cool as hell, but for once it doesn't pay to be up early. So that tells me I should continue to sleep in, continue to stay up late. I mean, there's really nothing else for me to do. I gotta walk back. Like, what the fuck? Cool little shop though.
This is closed till Friday. Jeez, that wind.
But again, like I said, stay up late, wake up late, so we can actually be able to go in these shops. That's the only option from here. So, whatever. Look, so I always got to make sure I'm playing. But we came up here and didn't think that everything was going to be closed till 10. We're actually up early for once. Doesn't happen at all. It really doesn't. But all that's open is cafes. So it looks like the only thing to do is go fishing. I mean, there's really nothing else to do. I'm not going to show that right there.
Oh my god.
You guys, I don't want to put on camera because I don't want to get canceled. But there's something I don't want to show. And it's nothing like crazy. You know, it's just like, yeah. So, let me get in. So we're just going to continue to walk around and see what's open. Even though there's quite literally nothing open over here. But I think we just go to a lake now and cut to a little cut scene of some scenery, maybe a little drone clip, and I'll see you guys on the water. Look, so made it out to the lake fine. It's a little bit windy, so sorry if like the audio's chopped. I'm probably not going to do too much footage. She's trying her best to cast, but we'll see. They just stocked. I mean, the chances are a lot higher. I mean, I'm always catching, you know, but I guess, you know, it's better when, you know, the odds are in my favor. It's like seeing a good setup, you know, like, or seeing good price action for that. You know that there's more opportunity. Why not take advantage of that? So, gonna see what happens for a little bit. Maybe throw up the drone, get some cool shots of me, you know, doing my thing. But again, audio is gonna be bad. Sucks. But I mean, that's what I do. I mean, I really do what the fuck I want. I mean, I don't work, just trade. So I guess come fishing. Look, so we've been here for like, I'd say 15 minutes, and honestly, I haven't caught anything, which is very much a surprise to me. Usually first catch, I'm catching. But again, like fishing is just like trading. You gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. You gotta wait for your right opportunity, just like you wait for your right setup. And then when you get that setup or you get that bite, you execute. You execute with confidence. And it may be hard to hear me. It's pretty windy, you know, but you know, we're gonna do what we got. Catch something. I'll catch something. I know. Wow, it's terrible. Terrible. This. If I don't catch, it's because of this one. We'll blame it on that. Just like market conditions. Market conditions are choppy. You can't expect to win. It's just that's how simple it is. It really is. But it is what it is. You know. I'll see you guys when I catch something. Guys, didn't catch nothing. I mean, granted, I wasn't here long, but I'm just not used to that. I'm not used to losing. But again, like it relates to trading. I mean, sometimes you're not always going to get your setup, and it is what it is. You got to just look forward to the next day. I'm not saying I'm going to come fishing tomorrow. Who knows when I'm going to come fishing again? I can come fishing whenever I want, to be honest. But it sucks. It sucks. I wanted to show you guys me holding big ass fish. But again, like it happens. But we're going to do a giveaway. Before I do the giveaway from the last video, again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on this video because I'm going to be doing another giveaway. Every single video, I'm giving away a 100K funded account. I can't wait to see who the next winner is. Let's go. Let's scroll in all the comments. There was a lot of comments. I appreciate every single one of you. All the likes, everything. So, looks like easy 4 and 4. So, I'm going to pop you up right here. Go ahead, DM me on Discord, Instagram, any way that you can contact me. There's a lot of different ways, or just pop into my Discord calls, my live streams, anything along the lines. But again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on this video. I know we should have caught a fish. It is what it is, but hey, that's life sometimes. Look, I'm glad that I got you guys out here and brought you guys with me because that's what it's about. I, wanted to show you guys a little bit of my life, what I do, day to day. Again, I don't really do nothing truly, but when I do get out, again, I like going fishing. I like going here, I like going there. I do get out quite a bit, but again, I'm gonna start bringing you guys along with me just because I want you guys to envision this life where you don't have to clock in work. You don't have to listen to a boss. You wake up, you trade, you make money, and you go do whatever the fuck you want to do. Truly, that's what it is. That being said, you guys are awesome. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully, you guys win the next 100K funded account.